Have you ever woken up with stiff joints, aching knees, or swollen fingers and thought, I guess this is just what getting older feels like? What if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? While it's true that inflammation increases with age, especially after 50, what most people don't realize is that the foods you eat every day can either fuel that inflammation or fight it. The good news? Some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory remedies don't come in a bottle or a prescription. They come from your plate. In this video, we'll reveal the top 7 anti-inflammatory foods to eat after 50, all backed by real science, to help reduce pain, protect your joints, and restore energy and mobility. If you're serious about aging with strength, clarity, and freedom from chronic pain, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and comment below with your age and which symptom of inflammation has affected you the most. Stiffness, swelling, fatigue, or something else. Let's dive right in. Food number 1, berries, the antioxidant powerhouses. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are more than just sweet snacks. They're tiny inflammation-fighting machines. They're packed with anthocyanins, natural compounds that give berries their deep blue and red colors, and have been shown to reduce markers of inflammation, particularly CRP, C-reactive protein, which is a major predictor of cardiovascular disease and arthritis. In one study published in the Journal of Nutrition, adults who consumed blueberries daily had lower oxidative stress, reduced joint pain, and improved mobility after just 6 weeks. Berries are also rich in vitamin C, which helps protect joints by supporting collagen, the cushion between bones. And because they're low in sugar and high in fiber, berries don't spike your blood sugar, which is another major trigger for inflammation. Eat a handful of mixed berries every morning with oatmeal, yogurt, or as a smoothie base. Frozen berries work just as well as fresh and are available year-round. Let's move to a more savory anti-inflammatory staple. Food number 2, fatty fish, nature's omega-3 delivery system. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies are some of the best foods you can eat after 50, especially if you want to calm down chronic inflammation. They're packed with EPA and DHA, 2 types of omega-3 fatty acids that have been shown to reduce stiffness in joints, lower the body's production of inflammatory cytokines, decrease pain from rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis. In a study published in Annals of the Rheumatic Diseases, patients who consumed fatty fish at least twice per week experienced significant reductions in joint pain and morning stiffness, often comparable to anti-inflammatory medications. Omega-3s also support brain health and memory, both of which tend to decline with age, and are now linked to chronic, low-grade inflammation known as inflammaging. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. If you don't like fish, consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement with at least 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods you probably already have in your spice rack. Food number 3, turmeric, the golden healer. Turmeric is a vibrant yellow spice used in curry, but it's also one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories on the planet, thanks to its active compound curcumin. Curcumin blocks NF-κB, a molecule that travels into the nuclei of your cells and activates genes linked to inflammation. In a randomized trial published in Phytotherapy Research, patients with joint inflammation who took 500 milligrams of curcumin daily experienced pain relief comparable to over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen, but without the side effects. But there's a catch. Curcumin is not easily absorbed. To increase its bioavailability, combine it with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that enhances absorption by up to 2,000%. Add turmeric and black pepper to soups, teas, smoothies, or even scrambled eggs. You can also supplement with curcumin extract with piperine if your diet doesn't include it regularly. Let's move on to a humble ingredient that's more powerful than it looks. Food number 4, leafy greens, your joint's best friend. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, arugula, and Swiss chard are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds, including vitamin K, which helps regulate inflammation and supports bone health. Magnesium, which is often deficient in older adults and helps calm the nervous system. Chlorophyll, which helps detox the body and reduce oxidative stress. In a study conducted at the University of East Anglia, women who consumed high amounts of vitamin K-rich greens had less cartilage degeneration and lower inflammation levels than those who didn't. These greens also contain polyphenols and flavonoids, which act as antioxidants to prevent the breakdown of joint tissue. And here's the best part. They're extremely low in calories but high in nutrient density, making them ideal for weight management. Another key factor in inflammation reduction. Try sautéing greens in olive oil with garlic, adding them to smoothies, or mixing them into soups and stews. Speaking of olive oil, food number 5, extra virgin olive oil, liquid gold for inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil is a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, one of the most studied anti-inflammatory diets in the world. It's rich in oleocanthal, a natural compound that works similarly to NSAIDs like ibuprofen, blocking the same inflammation pathway, COX-2 enzyme. In a study published in the journal Nature, researchers found that oleocanthal could reduce inflammation markers by as much as 40% in people with chronic conditions. But there's more. Extra virgin olive oil also contains powerful polyphenols that protect against cellular aging, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Make sure you're using cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil and not light or blended varieties. Drizzle it on salads, roasted vegetables, or take a tablespoon daily with lemon juice. Now let's move to one of the most overlooked but deeply healing anti-inflammatory foods. Food number 6, ginger, nature's joint soother. Ginger is commonly used for digestion and nausea, but it's also a potent anti-inflammatory agent, especially for joint pain. It contains gingerols and shogols, compounds that inhibit inflammatory enzymes like CoX and LOX, which are responsible for pain and swelling. In a study from the University of Miami, people with knee osteoarthritis who took a ginger extract twice daily experienced significant improvements in pain and mobility after just 6 weeks. Ginger also improves circulation, reduces muscle soreness, and supports immune function, all of which are crucial for aging well. You can add fresh ginger to teas, soups, smoothies, or even chew a small raw piece after meals. Powdered ginger and ginger supplements are also effective. And now, one of the most delicious anti-inflammatory foods on the list, food number 7, dark chocolate. Yes, really, this might be the best news you've heard all day. Dark chocolate, specifically those with 70% cocoa or higher, is rich in flavonoids, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. In a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, participants who ate a small amount of dark chocolate daily had lower CRP levels and improved vascular health. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium, which supports muscle relaxation and reduces stress, a sneaky contributor to chronic inflammation. But don't overdo it. Aim for 1 small square, about 20 to 30 grams per day, and choose varieties that are low in added sugar and high in cacao content. You've now learned the top 7 anti-inflammatory foods to start eating after 50. But how do you put it all together? Let's do a quick recap and then give you an action plan. 1. Berries, antioxidants that protect joints and lower CRP. 2. Fatty fish, omega-3s that reduce inflammation and pain. 3. Turmeric, blocks inflammatory genes and relieves arthritis. 4. Leafy greens, rich in magnesium and vitamin K to protect joints. 5. Extra virgin olive oil, works like ibuprofen for inflammation. 6. Ginger, natural COX-2 inhibitor that reduces swelling. 7. Dark chocolate, flavonoids that lower inflammation and taste amazing. Each of these foods fights inflammation in a different but complementary way. The more you combine them, the more powerful the results. So here's your 7-day anti-inflammatory eating plan to get started. Breakfast, oatmeal with berries and ground flaxseed, plus green tea with ginger. Lunch, grilled salmon over arugula and kale salad with olive oil vinaigrette. Snack, a square of dark chocolate and a few walnuts. Dinner, stir-fried greens with turmeric chicken and quinoa. Evening, chamomile tea with lemon and fresh ginger slice. Stick to this plan, or mix and match these ingredients, and you'll likely notice less morning stiffness, reduced joint swelling, more energy and clearer thinking, better sleep and digestion, because inflammation doesn't just cause pain, it accelerates aging, it breaks down muscle, it fogs your brain, and it steals your independence slowly, year by year. But now you know the truth. You can fight back with food. If this video helped you, Comment below with, "I'm fighting inflammation," so I know you're with me, and share your favorite anti-inflammatory recipe or tip with the community. Your comment might be what inspires someone else to start their healing journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more health videos like this one, tailored to your age and your goals. Stay curious, stay consistent, and stay strong, because your best years can still be ahead.